Sorry, I'm watching this because I just filmed this week's full deck challenge, card number 26. And I have a little remote that I turn my camera on to stop maybe some of the moving, because sometimes the camera moves because I'm using the desk that it's attached to. Anyway, I saw the red light go on and it started recording, and then apparently it stopped recording 2 seconds in, but I was already into what I was doing, so I didn't really notice it until the very end when I realized I couldn't, because I use my phone, my iPhone, to film these, and usually I can see, like right now I can see that my hands are there and it's open, and I'm now making sure that the red light is on, that it's recording. But apparently, like I said, it stopped recording at some time, so I don't have any video of me putting my card together. So this is week 26, and I guess maybe it's good because I had not technical issues, but I was having some gluing issues, and so it was a little bit not my best work today on the camera. Anyway, this week was wrap, and I had this, as I showed you in the video, I have this little wrap that can go off and on. I don't want to do it right now because the glue for holding these things down is not solid yet. So, whoops, I don't even have it in the right, there we go. So this week is wrap. So originally I started out, I was going to do a bag of baguettes because I thought it was really funny if I had French bread sticking up, but I had some problems figuring out how I was going to wrap it, and then I switched to flowers because it made more sense that the flowers would be wrapped up. And so I tried some different ways of doing that, and nothing was really working for me. And so I just did what I essentially think is an easy thing. And I just made this vellum wrap out of some leftover vellum that I had. And so, like I said, it slid on. It slides on and off. But stuff is still damp, so I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, so my carryover was these cards, or these labels. I used them on my card last week. They're Tim Holtz labels. The peonies I used, I just printed them out onto regular old paper and stacked them up so that they sort of look like, it looks maybe like a vase, or like they've been wrapped in a nice way to be delivered to someone. That was my thought, at least. And yeah, and then my constant is label, which I have right here. It says wrap. Card number 26. That's just a highlight. I was just about to look through my words to put it on there when I realized that my phone was all black, and I was like, when did it stop recording? And it was 2 seconds in, so that was fun. I was already doing this later than I usually do, and I just got done doing a ton of cleaning and stuff around the house, and so maybe I was a little spacey. But yeah, while I look at these, I will tell you, these peonies, I got these off Etsy a while back. I mean, a couple months, I think. A couple weeks. And they are actually from Double Helix Digitals, and I will link to her Etsy in my video. But unfortunately, you don't get to see me put this together. Although, you can see this wrap was not fantastic, but I was going to put a peony on the back so that it didn't look so horrible, because nobody sees the back of my cards. They aren't hanging on a cool ring like everyone else's. They're actually in, it's kind of funny, I actually have them in this old, it's a kitchen, something somebody used. It's like a refrigerator holder. I don't know, for eggs, or I don't know what it was for. But I got it at an estate sale. And my mom used to have something similar. Sorry, I see the label's just a little bit over. But I have to be careful because I don't want to cut the thing open, because it should slide on and off if I needed it to. But anyway, yes, so it's wrapped. La la la. That's the day. Anyway, she has a whole bunch of really beautiful paper, digital things on her. She has grunge paper. She has different flowers. She has birds. I got the magnolias and the peonies, and then I got some raspberry, I think it says. Sorry, I can hear my cats fighting in the background, and I'm trying to decide if I need to shut this down right now and go take care of it, or if they can work this out together. But I do want a little, I thought there was one that was just like, takes risk, make a wish. Yeah, I thought there was something. I'm just going to put a little one right here. Should I do best day ever? Because this has been a rough. Here we go. Do your best. That's what we're going to do. It doesn't really go with these. I was hoping for something like, I didn't want to do I love you because I don't know. But I just wanted some words on there. So, yeah. These have been hand print out. I did ink them in black soot. Just so they would stand out a little bit. Anyway, I just wanted it to look like kind of a delivery of a bouquet of flowers to somebody with a label wrapped around it for the company. Yeah. Oh, I still had favorite color combos in my brain when I did this one. And bright pink and olive green, I absolutely love them together. Olive green with like a fuchsia purple is super great together too. But yep, here's so short video for today. Thank you for watching, even though I didn't really put it together on on screen. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that because I thought it was, I haven't had any problem with this since I started this 2 months ago, but I guess today was the day. So yeah, so like I said, sorry, my constant are labels. These two little labels, this is Tim Holtz, but I don't, this is some label I got off of Etsy at some point and cut out. I have a whole container of them. But the flowers I will post the Etsy account that I got them from because they are really beautiful. And like I said, I think I got 3 different flowers. I got the peonies, the magnolias. I don't actually know which one this is. And then I think I got one that's considered mixed media flowers. And so no, these are the peonies. These are the peonies. I got the magnolias. And the other ones I got are kind of, they have writing and stuff with them. Oh, and then I got some cute girls with flowers on their hair that I'm going to use in a different project. Mixed media flowers. That's the ones that I got, that I used also. I have some of those printed out to use too. But yep, here's today's card. I love it. I love the color combo. I don't love my job on wrapping here, but I did wrap it around the... And I think if I had some thin twine, I probably would have put something cute like that around it too, but I don't have any twine right now. Except for this like really big twine that my husband uses, and that would not look delicate and pretty on here. So anyway, now I'm just rambling. So thanks for joining me. Sorry it was not actually me putting it together because equipment failure. Or I somehow hit the remote twice and shut it off. I don't know what I did because I was already doing my fingers and it was filming it because I watched it. So anyway, I hope everybody has a good weekend. We're heading into the 4th of July weekend for us in the US, and we have no plans except a friend coming over for dinner because they don't do fireworks where I live. And so, which is probably a good thing because, you know, California almost burned down last year. So, but we don't do them because it's foggy and cold on the 4th of July. And so far, it's keeping up with that because it's foggy and cold outside right now. So take care. See you later. Hope you have a great weekend.